What's happening? My name is Marco Polo Italiano, and I am the president of Raising the Bar Detroit Foundation. Helping with the holidays and the families and all the get-togethers, it kind of made sense for the foundation to do something for a family. And Nikki had this idea to do it with the bowling fundraiser, and we decided to ask for nominations of families, and that's how we came up with the idea. We found out about the Sorrow family through a nomination from Ria Noriega, and we're kind of blown away from the story and wish we could help. So we decided as a group, we picked, and that was the family that got chose. Well, when we were gonna call the family, we set a date and time to do it, and Nikki ended up calling. And it was cool. I've never did something like this. It was kind of a cool experience, and we didn't get what we expected right away because the phone was kind of. Sammy was driving when she answered, so she ended up panicking and having to pull over and calling us back. So about 15-20 minutes went by, and should we call her or what's going on here? So we ended up getting a call back finally, and it was cool. She was definitely more composed and thankful, and it was awesome. The fundraiser at the bowling alley at Universal Lanes, it was cool. I love bowling, so it was cool just to be at a bowling alley again. It was really sweet seeing all the baskets from all the sponsors lined up, and people donating and putting tickets in the slots and watching the kids bowl. And I even got to bowl and didn't do as good as I expected, but it was pretty cool.
You see my score, I got like a 30-something. I keep bowling gutters. I don't know what's going on. It's like
Uncle stay bowling.
It's the 7th frame. I got like 43 points, and I'm trying to bet everybody the next game, but don't nobody want to bet me. So now they thinking I'm a shark or something. I'm just trying to tell them I'm really not that good. But I'm still taking bets. So.
Still taking bets.
But I'm winning the game. If you look at the score, I'm winning.
But she don't want to bet.
Daddy, where's Tyler? There's a way to get the time.
My name's James Acero.
My name is Samantha Acero. We're married.
Yeah.
We've been married a long time.
We've been together for about 15 years. Been married for 10 years. We have a 13-year-old and an 8-year-old, both boys.
You a dog?
Yeah.
A big old pit bull.
Dog named Nasty.
Fire happened May 4th. 6 o'clock at night. We were cooking spaghetti, and power went out in the oldest room. He came out and told us, and the next thing we knew, there was a loud noise, and the furnace in the attic was on fire. Right?
Yeah. Then thought they were going to be able to put it out, and we ended up just sitting there for a couple hours and pretty much watching everything burn down. And I mean, the way it affected us is, I never thought, after a fire, basically what's going to happen, a couple hours later, 4 hours after the fire happened, I found myself sitting there like my socks are wet, and I don't even think of like the simplest thing like that. Like, man, I don't even got a drawer to go grab my stuff like that out of. So that happened to both of the kids, having their little rooms and their whole worlds that they put together there just disappear in a couple hours. Really was traumatic, not watching it, it didn't really sink in, you know what I'm saying? But later on that night, you just realize, man, 4 hours ago I was getting ready to eat dinner. Now I don't even have a pair of socks anymore, So yeah,
It affects everything though. It was 6 days before our now 13-year-old's 13th birthday. The actual night of the fire, so about 2 hours into it, our girlfriend down the street came and got them both, so they wouldn't have to watch it all happen. He sent me a text message that said, "Mom, I know my birthday's in 6 days, but we just lost everything and I don't want you to worry about it. So, kids are resilient. I've heard this plenty of times throughout being a mom. And I think we both really seen the resilience in our boys. They lost everything, but they took it all with, they took it. They never really complained once.
They were both pretty, I mean, their time was pretty filled up. They were both involved with sports and everything, so thank God they had something to do, because if they're, I can imagine how they would have taken it if they didn't have anything to do, just sit there and think about it. So they were pretty busy, and they've both taken it really well. We're very proud of them for the way they've handled this, and neither one of them's broken down or anything like that. They just realize it's most important to have our family and everything like that, so kids have taken it awesome. So when she got the phone call, I was sitting next to her, and all I was thinking was, which bill collector is this right now, by the look on her face.
And all I was thinking was, what? What do you mean? Who are you? And how'd you get my number? And then I kind of just told him I'd call him back because I was driving and I was in shock. And I believe it was raining. And I think shock is the best way to describe it.
Fundraising event, we had a good time. The kids got a chance to bowl, and it was nice, unexpected. Probably wouldn't have been doing anything on that Sunday, so it was a really good day. We talked about that when we got home. The kids had a great time too.
Yep. Met some new friends, people we can call some family. It was a great day.
Working with Raising the Bar has been awesome. Guys have, like I said, it's like meeting new friends, and
I want everybody to take out of it that you don't have to know somebody to help them. I think it was really heartwarming for us to know that somebody nominated us to somewhere that we hadn't even heard of them. And we know about them now, and I'm sharing the heck out of them. And I think we're going to be part of a great thing because of this. So for us taking this out of it, found a new foundation and a way to help kids and people in Detroit, I think, and the surrounding areas.
I'm Nikki Sweeney, and I am the Vice President and Director of Operations of Raising the Bar Detroit Foundation. I know that we talked about doing something for the holidays, and we were trying to figure out what it was, and we decided sponsoring a family would be the best thing, give back to the families in the community, and we thought what better way to do it than a fundraiser. We threw around some ideas and decided on a bowling fundraiser, and we just happened to know Jessica, who is really involved in the bowling community and has done fundraiser herself, so she helped us out a lot getting it together. And as far as deciding what family to nominate, we had all of you guys send in nominations for about a month, and we were able to select a family that way. We found out about the Sorrow family from Maria Noriega's nomination. She sent it in and told us about the fire that their family had earlier this year, and not only did they have a fire, but told us that some stuff was stolen out of the garage, what they did have left. So of course we would love to help every single family that was brought in, but we got together and this was the family that we decided to help, and so we were happy to do what we could. So when we got together to call the family to let them know that they were selected to be the nominated family, it was a little bit nerve-wracking calling them. They don't know us, we don't really know them, but we called and we spoke to Sammy. We could definitely hear the shock in her voice, and she said she was driving and that she had to call us back. So we're like, okay. She called us back and was really, really excited and just told us she was a little bit shocked and she was driving and kind of needed a minute to get her bearings, I guess. And she was, really grateful and appreciative, and we were really, really excited to give them the good news, and it felt good to give them some positive news. So we chose to do the fundraiser at Universal Lanes. It's in Warren at 12 and DeQuinder. And so we put on a bowling fundraiser for the family, and we had, thank you to all our sponsors and everybody that showed up. And it was really fun. It was a really good time, and it was a lot of work putting it together. But I couldn't have thought of a better cause to do it. And we definitely have some new friends and family out of this, and it was a really good time, and we had fun. As far as the foundation and where it started off and where it's going, we started off with the Pistons fundraiser. That was really the first thing we did. That was our kickoff. We had the autism walk. We had the back to school thing. This was really the first fundraiser we really did, where we had to go get sponsors and really put it all together ourselves. So we've just been really blessed to be able to have the opportunity and the tools and all the support that we have to make a difference in people's lives and the family. And I think this is the start of something big. I guess 2018 is going to be amazing. Stay tuned, because we're going to have a lot more. You're going to see us out volunteering. You're going to see us helping more kids. Mentorship program is in the works. You're going to see us doing more fundraisers like this. So really, we just want to show people that you can be a part of something bigger than yourself, and you should, because we weren't given these talents and these avenues that we have to not do anything with it. So this is our chance to show everybody what we can do.
Raising the Bar Detroit Foundation 2018, there's so many ideas that we have, and we love accepting ideas and opportunity from all you guys. So feel free to hit us up and let us know any opportunity we can get involved in. But the mentorship program is what I really want to focus on, and helping these kids and getting into these schools and showing these kids how to make some music, or how to balance a checkbook, how to design clothes. So that's what I'm looking forward to in 2018. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Marlon. I want to thank Steve. I want to thank Carla. I want to thank Jessica. I want to thank the Sorrow family. I want to thank Knowledge, Cam. I want to thank everybody that helped in this part of this great thing that we're doing. So thank you guys. As far as Raising the Bar Detroit Foundation, I couldn't be more happier than how far we've gone in such a short time. The response. What's really cool is we're meeting a lot of other charities and a lot of networking. It's a whole different network that I've never been a part of. So we're meeting a lot of good people and a lot of people that want to do good. I just didn't know there was that many good people out in this evil world, but they're there, and we are going to join forces to save the world.